Ready?
No, you get the front.
Oh, hold on. He hates going to the vet, and I don't blame him. Because one vet I went to, not this current one, a couple of years ago, they actually, I don't know what happened. Ever since that day, he's been terrified of the vet, and he used to never be terrified. So I went back to this prior vet, even though they're further out of the way. The fact that they treat my doggy like their own and they love on him makes me feel comfortable. Oh, he's gonna ignore me. So pretty much when we got to the vet, he went ballistic. He cried a little bit, but as you can see, I had to calm him down. He eventually did calm down when the vet came in. Be advised, he is crying, so he's not hurting. He's fine, I promise. He used to love going to the vet, to the point where he would walk in the room perfectly fine and lay down perfectly fine. But, I mean, I don't know what happened from the prior vet, and I'm just appreciative that these people really love the animals and care for them as much as they do.
Claude, you're a good boy. Claudie, you're a good boy.
It's okay. It's okay. You're okay. I love you. I love you. You're okay.
It's okay, Claudie. He's gonna whine, but he's gonna let you scratch his behind. Yeah, it's okay. I know. I know.
Claudie.
I know. I know. Hi.
What do you think? He has really bad anxiety, just if you guys can't hear him.
How are you? You're so handsome. It's okay, Claude. You're gonna be okay. I love you. I love you. After we dropped Claudie off, we actually just ran some errands and just kind of drove around through the neighborhood. I pretty much knew when I was little of my great-grandfather's house, which is that house right there in the corner. It used to be Pepto-Bismol pink. It's about like, what time is it? Like 12:36. And I called about 12. They said Claudie did really good, so that took a lot of stress off me. And they will call me about between 12 and 1 when I can go pick him up. So I've just been trying to keep busy. Gonna go get him in about 10-15 minutes if they call, because they have to keep him longer just to make sure that he is doing good. But the vet tech said he did good, nothing else was wrong with his teeth, and he's under anesthesia. I can't say that word. Anesthesia. But they basically knocked him out to do his teeth, like a deep cleaning. So we ended up going to grab lunch, and then they called about 1:30 and said, hey, you guys can come pick him up about 3 o'clock. We just want to keep him longer to make sure he's okay, but he's awake right now. He's just having a good old time. So waited till about 3, and then we went over and we picked him up. It was a rainy day, so it was just like a really nice day to just drive around, enjoy the weather, and then get my puppy. Has any of y'all had to deal with any of your animals having surgery? It is honestly one of the worst feelings in the world because our animals are our babies. Let me know in the comments down below.
still all drugged. He's like, oh, it's you.
Oh, you did so good.
Hi, Claude.
Hi, beautiful.
Did you miss me?
No, okay, you can stay.
This is
You
okay.
gotta stay with us. We need a little showdown, huh? Aw.
You're
He
okay.
might have to potty because we had a meeting, so we didn't take him right after.
Good boy. There you go.
Come here, Bella. Come here. Claudie, I love you. Pretty much the ride home, he cried a little bit, but the vet said he would for a little bit, but to just ice his teeth, which I did when we got home. He finally came over and put his head on my lap. They said you're so good. He pretty much pouted the rest of the way home, didn't want to really look at me or anything. I'm trying to get ready for school because I can't take Claudie today. I look down and I have Claude right here. Claude and baby Gas right here. Oh, they give kisses. They're such good boys. Boys don't lick each other's mouth. My German Shepherd. Yes. Yes, I love you. My shepherd. The following day, I still had to go to school, but Claudie got to have a little break away from me. Normally, I take Claudie with me all the time to school, but I just didn't want to take a chance considering the vet said to just kind of let him relax for a couple of days before I work him, which I did. And so, it's just kind of hard taking the taxi and him not being in class with me. And I had to rely back on a seeing eye gate, which kind of didn't. So, Claudie's deep cleaning teeth got done. They got done about 11:30. They took him back about 10:30, 10:45. I didn't pick him up till 3 p.m., but they said he was really good. And once we got home, Claudie was a little loopy and he didn't want to really do anything, didn't want to eat. He just pretty much cried the whole night, but I'll insert some photos, that way you can see him. He ended up crawling in bed next to me, and I just held him all night. Anyways, this was the first time I ever had to deal with him putting him under to do his teeth, just to clean him, do a deep clean. But his vet's wonderful. They've always been loving on the animals, so I honestly would recommend the vet that I go to anyone near me, because animals are important. And to those who are vets, thank you for loving our animals. But Claude is doing better tonight. He's back to his normal, typical, goofy, loving, energetic self. So, thank you for watching, and I promise Claudie's good. Come here, Claude. Come here. Come here. Now he wants it. Claude. Claude. Look up.